Good luck, everybody. Here's your first question. All right. Which configuration management tool uses SSH, Playbooks, YAML, and no agents? And the correct answer is 59, and most of you nailed it. Congratulations. I'm happy to see that. Also, if you need any resources on Ansible, I've got a couple videos on YouTube regarding Ansible about what it is, how it works. And there's also, in everybody's content who makes full training for CCNA, they're going to have content on Ansible, Puppet, and Chef. And you might ask, well, Keith, let me bring this up real quick. Well, Keith, why are you bringing, these three specific automation tools to the play? And the reason I'm bringing them to play is because they're in the blueprint right there. 6.6, it says recognize. It doesn't say you have to be an expert at configuring, but recognize the capabilities of configuration management mechanisms, Puppet, Chef, and Ansible. So you'd want to be comfortable with what each of them do, how they're used, and based on the answer to this, you are all off to a great start. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Good luck, everybody. Oh, awesome. I just got a note from Shri saying, just cleared the CCNA exam. SHRI, congratulations on that. Woohoo! Let's everybody give some love to Shri for passing the exam. I mean, that's a big deal. That's a big stepping stone on a bigger journey. So that is absolutely awesome. Congratulations. All right, for this one, get and post indeed are two valid HTTP verbs. And you might say, well, Keith, why do I need to know verbs for HTTP? And that's because it's in the blueprint. It wants you to know what CRUD is, create, update, create, read, update, and delete, and also the actual literal HTTP verbs that are used to actually do that. So fantastic start, and let's continue our journey here. And here is the next question. Enjoy. All right, choose to intermediary between the business and the network. I mean, here's the goal, right? The goal is to have a business, an organization that needs network services. And so what we want to do is at the top of this chain, we want to say, we would like, QoS, we want assurance, we want, etc., these features and functionality. And then we basically through the apps communicate our intent. And then the controller talking to the network devices is going to implement that intent with QoS, access controls, or maybe we're using whatever mechanism we're using for security. Could be TrustSec or something else along the way, but it implements it. So those are the 2 correct answers. And if you need more research on those, or like, wow, I didn't quite get that, this is a perfect opportunity to help identify that you need to study it a little bit more and then get better at it. That's the secret. Just keep on getting better day by day, week by week. All right, here we go. Question number 4. This is double X points, no pressure. What is true about this exhibit? Nicely done. Let's take a look at that exhibit again real quick. It is indeed JSON, plain text JSON, not XML, and it's got all the opening and closing it needs. Curly brackets opening, curly brackets closing, commas where needed, and so forth. So if you're like, I have no idea, no clue on how to interpret whether or not that's valid JSON, that's a perfect opportunity for you to spend a half hour on your next study session looking at that, because 6.7 literally says interpret JSON encoded data, which is exactly what this is. All right. Do you know what? Not too many people were born programming either. Not very many. And so everybody had to learn these skills, and no matter what level you're at, just try to take it to the next level. So if you're just beginning with recognizing this is some kind of a format, whether it's XML or JSON in this case, just take that knowledge and take it to the next level. Also, some slight and easy hands-on practice with this type of data format would be useful. And I've got an Ansible video or 2. Is it Ansible? No, it's one on RESTful APIs and RESTconf, which you can use and get some hands-on practice if you want. Just look for those videos and they're available for you. All right, let's close that. And I'm getting used to my setup here, so please bear with me. 53 of you got that correct. Congratulations. And on top is Fabulous Tiger. Nice. Nicely done. All right, here's question 5 of 12. Good luck, everyone. All right, northbound is between applications and the controller. Southbound is between a controller and the network devices. Those are both literally true. Most of you crushed that. Congratulations. On our way. Here is our next question. Question 6 of 12. And this is for me mostly. What is the main benefit or reason for you? How's your life going to change and be better as a result of really learning this technology and mastering it? All right, let's take a look here. What is the main benefit reason for you to personally master this technology? Personal interest, career advancement, being able to do automation, knowledge, better opportunity, advance my career. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for that feedback. I can tell you this. I'm 50. Well, I was born in 1964. You can do the math on that one. And I got into networking in IT in 1985. And I've never looked back. IT first, and then into networking. Back in those days, it was Novell and Token Ring, and then worked my way up with Microsoft, and then finally with Cisco, and then became a double CCIE on the way there. I love it, and there's always new things to learn. It has changed my life. If somebody said, what would you do again? I would do the technology, and I would get those initial certifications to get the ball rolling, and then just keep on learning forever. All right. And then one last question regarding that as well is, do you recall what age you were when you had that first interest in IT? Maybe it was 4 years old. Maybe it was 54 years old. I'm curious. All right, here come the ranges. Wow, we have somebody at 1-year-old, 5-year-old, and then we have yeah, a lot of interest started young. That's fantastic. Excellent. And 13 because of the PS2. Fantastic. A lot of gamers do get into IT because they want to make their computers faster, and so they want to find out where the problems are, and to do that it takes some knowledge, and it's a great thing. All right, thank you for that feedback. I think we have like just 4 more, and these are, I believe, more technical in nature. And here's the next one. Good luck. All of these are southbound APIs, and great job for anybody who selected any of them, because all the answers are correct. If you answered all 4 correct, you get more points. All right, good job. Here's the next question. And what status code would you expect for a successful post creation in an API? Let's say you're using Postman or something similar. All right, indeed it is the 200 series, which are, hey, things went okay. And the 201 is for a successful post. All right, here we go. Next question, 10 of 12. Which configuration management tool uses manifest files with a .pp extension? And if you're not sure, you can look at the video that's coming on screen for a clue. All right, the Puppet Master. All right, this is the penultimate question, the question before the very end. What's going to happen with automation of network management? What does it cause? And I couldn't help but chuckle a little. I was looking at the comments that are scrolling in, and the intent for the live event here is for people to go on to the website kahoot.it and put in the pin and actually answer questions that way, or use the app. And the funny comment was, people who answer here in the comments instead of in the quiz, I'm going to just read a quote. Will fail CCNA exams forever with an exclamation mark. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. It's probably not literally true, but funny. It's always great to have the participation where it's most beneficial, and everybody who's playing the game and is online and using the game, thank you for competing and practicing and having fun and identifying where you need to study harder. All right. It is going to cause a capital expense. And a capital expense is when a company just gets out money and spends it, boom, on buying something. So why do we have a bigger capital expense? It's because DNA Center, last time I checked, is not, what's the word I'm looking for? Free, not free. Lots of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially based on how big you deploy it. So that's the capital expense. But once it's up and running, and once we have network automation and management, we're going to get faster results, more accurate information regarding outages and so forth. And also the operational expense. It's going to be reduced because you're going to have machines that are tracking and looking at your network, giving you reports, information, implementing configurations. You don't have to hire somebody to go do configuration management because it's being done in automated fashion. So that's why I chose those two answers. I just went down the blueprint and talked about what, recognize the changes with network management being automated, and I thought these two are definitely true. All right, so I think we have maybe one more question. So let's go ahead and take a look at the podium so far. I think I clicked that. And Great Zebra is at the top of the heap. Way to go, Great Zebra. And Yeah, final question. Good luck, everyone. And indeed, that is true. Additional flexibility with all the things that a developer can use with this software development kit to interact with third-party vendors and other functions and features. It makes it just more flexible, and that's why blue is the best answer on the screen there. I want to thank Donald and also Kelvin for helping me with some of these questions earlier today. I do appreciate their time. Let's take a look at the podium. All right. Well, Tropical Puffin, looks like you crushed it, my friend. All right. And Jolly Possum and Great Zebra, second and third place. And everybody who participates is a winner because you get a chance to get better and better at what you do and what you need to learn and how to learn it. So I really appreciate everybody who's participated. So in about 10 minutes, they're scheduled for the landing of SpaceX, which I intend to watch. I like to watch that live. I think that's going to be a great event. But if you have any questions for me, feel free to chat them in right now, and I'll take them for a few minutes. And if there's any questions, that's cool too. Also, there usually is a group that joins us afterwards in Discord. There's a link for the Discord server, and you can just jump in the Discord server. It's also free, and you can just go to the CCNA chat room, and we usually have lively discussions. The most fervent I've ever seen the whole team is like when somebody had troubleshooting something in Packet Tracer. Oh, do this, do that, do that. So much energy and excitement, and I just love it because we're all driving each other together to learn more and do better and understand more, which improves our lives. It does. Knowing things and having skills, as we increase those skills, it gets better and better, and our lives have the opportunity to get better because we have more options available usually as a result. Okay, so let me see if there's any questions. If you do have a question for me, go ahead and put @KeithBarker in front of it. I don't see that. I think today in Discord, I'm not going to join today because I'm going to watch the SpaceX thing. And so if there is a group there, please have a great time without me, and I'll catch you next time. We have these quizzes every Sunday. In my time zone, that's Pacific time zone, 11 a.m. You can get out a world clock to verify when that is in your part of the world or country. And I drop a new video every Wednesday afternoon, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's called What's Next Wednesdays. It's all about brand new people, just brand new to technology. What is an IP address, and so forth, just the basics. And then every Saturday, something else fun, similar, something in Cisco world that I think you'll enjoy as well. All right, few questions, and looking at the clock again. That's our joke. There's nothing there, just a wall. All right. Okay, Hunter is saying, hi, Hunter. My exam is tomorrow. I've used multiple great resources, spent 2 hours a day preparing. Well, and we'll let you know how I did. Great. Hunter, when you go in, just realize, or whether you take it at home or go to a center, just take a nice deep breath and realize that you've done all that prep, that you probably are going to do well on most of the questions. There may be one or two that like, what was that? It's multiple choice. Boom, pick one, move on, and enjoy it. And just think to yourself, I get to see the exam, yay! And while you're taking it, and let us know how you do. That's fantastic. All right, Ryan is stating, do you think automation will ultimately pull us all out of a job in 20 or 30 years? No, I don't. There's more stuff going on. It's just automation is our lifesaver. I see automation as our saving grace because we don't have the ability to go do show commands at CLIs. We have to learn those. Don't get me wrong. At the CCNA and CCNP, we need to learn how the routing protocols work and how switching works and all the rest, and how overlay and underlay work and SD fabric and all this stuff. But automation is the only possible way we could manage everything we need to manage. So it's not going to I'm 56 right now as of this recording. I'm not worried about it. I'm learning it, and I think it's fascinating, and it's really interesting to do. And as I have those skills, I'm gaining those skills with you. It's great. So I'm a double CCIE, and I'm still learning all the time. And so automation is nothing to fear. The only fear we have, and I'll get off my soapbox, the only fear we have is saying, I can't do it, I'm stopping. If you stop, like, it's too hard, I don't want to spend an hour a day studying, whatever. If you stop for whatever reason, because people are being mean to you or people say you can't do it, just tell those just tell those people, hey, thanks for your feedback, and just turn it off and go to work. Just move your body every day in the direction you want to go, and things are going to change. Oh my gosh, things are going to change. But the more we study, the more we prepare, the better ready we're going to be for it. All right, and Mohammed's spamming saying, how do I see my score, please? It should have showed it to you on your app. So that's how you'd see your score, Mohammed. If you send it, that request any more times, it's not going to help. So the goal is to practice and see where our weak areas are, and then have some fun as a community, and then keep on studying. All right, let's see if there's any other questions. Oh, let's see here. And Umair's asking, can you make more videos regarding network programmability and Python? You know, I'm not really a great Python programmer. So in the CCNA, they don't expect you to know Python. However, I'll tell you this. As I work with more automation and some additional tools, and if I come across cool scripts and cool things that I can do or share with you that you could use, I'll make those. I'll put them in the playlist. So thank you. And then the 999 J-Strict is asking, how soon will the next week's topic be known? And usually I create these on Saturday night before. I take a part of the blueprint, I think, which would be something like good. We've covered a lot of it, by the way. But what would be a topic to cover that we haven't quite covered yet? And then I focus on it. So I will announce it Saturday or Sunday morning before the next live event. So it's always 11 a.m. Sundays. Feel free to join us. And I don't have any plans immediately to do SD-WAN, although, I'm open to learning new things and sharing new things. And then Jason's saying, oh, my insert video, thank you. My insert video is correct, but the full screen is mirrored. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, because I'm dialing, like, next week, this whole thing is going to be different again. So I'm testing and playing. So thank you very much for that feedback, Jason. I appreciate it. And Lars, my day's been great. And let's see if there's any others that have my name on it. Yeah, so as far as what Kahoot next topic is going to be, I don't know yet. If you have recommendations, you can DM me inside of Discord and let me know what your thoughts are. And Mohammed saying, I passed my CCNA and my CCNA CyberOps. Fantastic. Awesome. And let's see if my name is anything else real quick. Yeah, and Enrico, electronics engineer, and just starting this field at age 33. Oh my gosh. Because you've got the electronics behind you already. You already know reason, logic, and how circuits work and so forth. So yeah, 33, you got this. And somebody's asking, Keith, I don't have experience, but I'm taking the CCNA. Do I need to take help desk experience before going to network engineer? I would say this: work on the CCNA. Get any experience you can in anything IT related. It may not be your dream job, but maybe you have to work there a week or a month or a year or a year and a half while you build your skills. But get some experience somewhere, and then within that company, hopefully find ways to increase that and grow from there. But you definitely need some experience along the way. Steven's asking, are there lab simulations? No lab simulations in the new CCNA at all. I've got a whole video on my on my exam walkthrough. It's like an hour and a half, but you can scrub and go to the parts you want. And it talks all about what to expect there as well. Linux Plus from CompTIA, yes. Linux is a very handy skill to have and know. I used to work with Linux back in the 80s when it was, before GUI interfaces, X Windows, I guess, came out around that time. But anyway, CompTIA Linux Plus is a great idea. Oh, and SpaceX is landing. Boom! We're out. Hey, great seeing you, everybody. And I'll see you in the next live event or premiere, which will be Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Thanks, everybody, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.